Damn, Jimmy, this some serious gourmet shit. Me and Vincent would have been satisfied with some freeze-dried Taster's Choice, right? And he springs this serious gourmet shit on. What flavor is this?
I don't need you to tell me how fucking good my coffee is, okay? I'm the one who buys it. I know how good it is.
What's your name? My name's Roosevelt Lee Roosevelt. Roosevelt, what town are you stationed in? I'm stationed in Poontang. Well, thank you, Roosevelt. What's the weather like out there? It's hot. Damn hot. Real hot. Hot as this is my shorts. I cook things in it. Little crotch pot cooking. Well, can you tell me what it feels like? Fool, what is hot? I told you again. Were you born on the sun? It's damn hot. You can be a little thing. I saw it so damn hot. I saw one of those little guys in the orange robe burst into flames. It's that hot. You know what I'm talking about. What do you think it's going to be like tonight? It's going to be hot and wet. That's nice if you're with a lady, but it ain't no good if you're in the jungle. Thank you, Roosevelt. Here's a song coming your way right now.
I want to sleep until I feel better. There's no pain. There's no hurt when you're asleep.
Hi. All right. How's it going? Yeah, I think I might have accidentally deleted part of the link when I copied and pasted it.
I wish I could just
Like, I broke it!
mentally not be present for a while because it's getting overwhelming.
Man, I got ways.
Sometimes, like, you wish, like, this sounds so dark and morbid, but sometimes you're like, boy, I wish I could just go in a coma for 3 months because I need a break from life.
Soundtrack. Yeah. Talking. I use words. And sometimes those words use me and I don't understand what I'm saying half the time, but if I talk fast enough and if I wave my hands around a lot, people will think that I know what I'm talking about, because that's how politics works. Your hopes and dreams. That's a lie. You may not have my liver. Are you sure you don't want to give us your liver willingly? I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, dee-dee-dee, there they are, standing in a row, bump, 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 big ones, small ones, some as big as your head, and that's all the song I... That never ends good for anybody, because then I start saying other things. Should I continue to talk? Okay. Fancy Sanskrit words that mean actions that you do. Sweet. Hello, and happy Thursday, guys. Welcome to 6 to 6:45 p.m. Yoga Vinyasa. So for those of you who are just now joining with us, Vinyasa Yoga is a series of movements that are connected through breath. So it tends to flow from one movement to the other. Every now and then we will stop and hold the pose, but I try to keep you guys moving. I will be showing you modifications that you can do throughout the practice. If I do show a modification that still isn't working for you, you can type it in the comments, and I will try and show you a different modification. If you know a pose doesn't work for you and there's another variation of that pose that does, please do that variation. Just because I say balance on one leg doesn't mean that you cannot use a wall or a block or a very sturdy child to help support you if need be. Your safety is the most important. As always, please make sure you have your waters nearby, and say thank you to Motor City Street Dance Academy for making this possible. Alright, let us go ahead and get started. Balasana, Child's Pose. You're going to bring your big toes to touch, open your knees wide. Extend your fingertips long out in front. Take a deep breath in, fill up. Open your mouth, sigh out. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, find your way into a neutral tabletop position. Drop your belly, lift your head, cow. On your exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin, cat. And continue to take little movements just like that, keeping your shoulders away from your ears. Finish your last one, and then meet me back in a neutral table. We're going to take a puppy pose to start getting a little bit deeper into your mid-back. So you can either keep your toes tucked or untuck them. Then you're going to lower your chest down to the ground. You can either lift your chin to get a deeper stretch in the throat and neck, or if that feels like too much, tuck your chin and let your forehead rest on the ground. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Press your chest towards the ground. Plug your fingertips into your mat as you keep space between your shoulders and ears. So don't let your shoulders creep up to your ears, keep them down. On your next inhale, gently press yourself back up, neutral table. Wag your tail a bit side to side. Look over your left shoulder, then your right shoulder. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha. And here you can pedal your feet back and forth. Shake your head out no. Nod your head yes. Then settle into stillness. Now down dog can look different depending on your body. So you can either take your down dog here if this feels good to you. If you need to bend your knees, okay? If you need to use a block to bring the earth to you, then use the block. Set yourself up for success. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, bend your knees. Lightly hop to the top of your mat. Forward fold. You can let your hands hang heavy as you swish and sway from side to side. Breath in, breath out. Go ahead and take your arms and give yourself a hug around your legs if you can. On your exhale, you're going to bend your knees, chest to your thighs. On your inhale, you're going to slowly straighten your legs. Exhale, bend. Weight is in your heels as you go down. Inhale, lift. Keep your toes lifted as you slowly lower and lift with your breath. Finish your last one. Then release your hands down to the ground. Left hand plants on the floor or a block. Left knee bends, sending your right hand up to the ceiling. On your exhale, release back to center. Inhale to switch sides. Take your time, it's not a race. Exhale, release back to center. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Pull your shoulder blades down and back as you shift your weight forward. So you want to bring your hips as close to on top of your ankles as you can. Bring your hands to your hips. Stay for your exhale. On your inhale, slowly rise all the way up. Tadasana, high mountain. Exhale your hands to your heart, Anjali Mudra, and close your eyes. What is your intention for today? What are you creating space for in your heart, mind, and body? Take a deep breath in, fill up. Open your mouth, loud sigh out. On your next inhale, circle arms high, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Breath in, breath out. We're going to do something really fun here. You're going to take your left hand and you're just going to tap your right shoulder. Try to keep your body square. And then set your left hand down and switch. And then switch. Try to avoid rocking as much as possible. Stay centered as you switch from hand to hand. Continue to pull your belly button in. I know it's a lot of fun, right? I told you. And we're just going to hang out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale, low chaturanga. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. That's the good stuff right there, right? Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth, release. Inhale onto your tiptoes. Exhale to bend your knees and float to the top. Inhale, peek up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, Tadasana, rise high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha. On your exhale, plant your hands, step back. high plank. Now, if you need to widen your legs a bit to give yourself more stability, go ahead and do that. If you need to lower to your knees, go ahead and do that. This does not feel good in your wrists. You can always take this on a forearm and instead lift your hands. Okay? You guys know what comes next. On your mark, get set, and tap. 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 See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep your butt down. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale, low chaturanga. Inhale, high chaturanga. Exhale, down dog. Your arms should be feeling really happy right about now. Breath in. Empty out. Inhale high onto the balls of your feet. Exhale, bend your knees and float to the top. Inhale, peek up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Tadasana, rise high. Exhale, bow. Inhale, Ardha. On your exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Slowly, 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 ever so slowly, lower all the way down to your belly. See, that's not so scary. On your next inhale, lift your chest, Sphinx pose. So, for Sphinx, you want to keep your elbows in towards your sides as you press your bottom rib down to the earth. Keep your neck long. Kind of tuck your chin in a bit, like you're trying to create a triple chin. Nice steady breath, shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, release. Keep your hands where they are. On your next inhale, seal. Press through your hands, lift your chest. Again, press your shoulders down as you lift your heart up. Notice that I'm not straining my head back or dumping all of my weight into my low back. Instead, I'm plugging into my fingertips and pulling my shoulders down and away to lift my chest. It's a very different feeling than the latter. Take a breath in. Exhale, release. Bring your hands in line with your ribs. You can either take Cobra or Up Dog. Inhale to lift. Now, if this does not feel good to you, modify and take either that Sphinx or Seal pose instead, okay? On your exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips, down dog. Breath in, breath out. Raise your right foot straight to the back. Bend your knee, peel open. Inhale, length, extend. Exhale, knee to nose, cheetah. Round your spine. Thread your foot under and across your body, rock star. So that looks, move this out of the way. Shada. Keep lifting up your hips towards the ceiling. It helps me to flex both of my feet. Breath in, breath out. On your exhale, release. Plant your hands, shoot your right leg back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, cheetah. Step your foot between your hands, warrior one. Inhale to rise. Back foot is at a 45-degree angle, front foot is at 12 o'clock. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. On your exhale, plant your hands, take your vinyasa. High, low, inhale up, exhale down dog. Left foot lifts straight to the back. Bend your knee, peel open. Inhale, length, extend. Exhale, knee to nose, cheetah. Thread your left foot under and across, rock star. I like to imagine I'm David Bowie and I'm shredding my guitar on stage. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale. On your exhale, release, plant your hands, three-legged dog to the back. Exhale, cheetah. And lightly plant your foot between your hands, Virabhadrasana 1. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. On your exhale, plant your hands, take your flow. If you want to up the ante of your chaturangas, you can always add an extra push-up. Inhale high onto the balls of your feet. Exhale to bend your knees. Float to the top. Inhale, peek up. Exhale, bow. Toe heel your feet, hip distance. Pada Hastasana. You're going to take your hastas, the palms of your hands, and place them underneath your padas, the soles of your feet. And just kind of start to press down with your feet and pull up with your hands as you massage your wrists side to side. Bend your knees as much as you need to in order to get your toes as close to your wrists as possible. Breath in, breath out. On your next exhale, release your bind, your bandha. Toe heel your feet together. Bend your knees, sit low, Utkatasana, chair pose. Your weight should be in your heels. You should be able to see your toes in front of your knees. Fingers to the sky. Now, if you have really tight shoulders and you're getting like the tinglies in your fingertips and this is not feeling good for you, you can go ahead and bring your arms to go pose, okay? Move with compassion. Remember, that's how we breathe life into your intention for today. Breath in, breath out. Inhale. On your exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Parivrtta Utkatasana to the right. Take your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. I like to punch my top hand into my bottom hand to help press my shoulder blades together. If this twist isn't there for you, take it as an open arm twist, okay? Breath in, breath out. Inhale. Exhale, release back to center. Forward fold. Toe heel your feet out, hip distance. Pada Gustasana. Take your two peace fingers and bind the inside. So your palms should be facing each other. The inside of your big toes. Allow your elbows to open out to the side walls as you pull your chest towards your thighs. Breath in, breath out. How close to your shin can you get your nose? And remember, you can always bend your knees as much as you need to. Sometimes I like to alternate between bending and straightening my legs here. On your next exhale, release your bind. Toe heel your feet together. Bend your knees, sit low, Utkatasana, chair pose. Just hang out here for a second as we think about all the different types of chairs there are in the world. There's living room chairs, computer chairs, park chairs and benches. Sink a little lower into your chair. There's thrones for kings and queens, There's the porcelain throne that everybody owns. Exhale your hands to your heart. Vinyasa Uttanasana to the left. Take your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Take a peek down at your toes and your knee. Make sure your knees are together and they're not lopsided. That's how you can tell if your hips are square. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. I know the real reason why you all come to these live feeds is for this chair pose, because it's the best pose in the world, right? Take one more breath in. On your exhale, release Uttanasana, forward fold. Toe heel your feet hip distance. Just kind of rock your legs side to side a bit. There you go. You can even come up onto your tiptoe if that feels good. On your exhale, come back to stillness. Toe heel your feet together. Toes touch, heels a little bit apart. Bakasana, crow pose. Plant your hands. Bring your knees as high up to your triceps as possible. Start to hinge forward, lifting up one toe and then the other as you set your gaze towards the front. You know, the front of the room. If crow is not there for you, you can take Malasana, Buddha squat. Whichever one it is you choose to do, remember to breathe. In through the nose, out through the nose. If you're in Bakasana, release to Buddha squat, and this is where we'll all meet back up. Go ahead and roll your wrists out a bit one way, and then the other way. On your next exhale, plant your hands, lift your hips, toe heel your feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise up, Tadasana, all the way up. Keep rising as you reach behind you, Urdhva Hastrasana, hips past your toes. Breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, peek up. On your exhale, Chaturanga. High, low, inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your right foot, step it forward, warrior one. Inhale to rise. Exhale, open, warrior two. Breath in. Exhale, Vinyasa Chaturanga. High, low, inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Left foot lifts straight to the back. Step it through. Vira one. One breath in. On your exhale, take it back down to earth. We're picking up the pace just a little bit. Breath in. On no breath, come to the top. Inhale, peek up. Exhale, forward fold. Toe heel your feet together. Bend your knees, sit low. Chair pose. Exhale your hands to your heart. Twist your chair to the right. Now, if you've got this twisted chair with your elbow to the outside of your knee, we're going to take side crow. You're going to take your right elbow, plug it into your hip. Left elbow stays glued into the side of your knee. And slowly, 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 start to shift your weight into your hands. You might pick up both feet or no feet. That's okay. Whichever one it is you do, focus on your breath. If that side crow isn't there for you today, it's okay. Stay in your twist. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, bow. You guys know what comes next. Bend your knees, sit low. Chair pose, round 367. Bring your hands to your heart. Twist your chair to the left. And then as you're ready, start to take your side crow. You might notice one side was easier to crow on than the other. That's perfectly normal. So you're either in this twisted chair or you're in side crow. On your next exhale, release, forward fold. We all meet back in center. Take a breath in and a breath out. On your next inhale, peek up halfway. On your exhale, take your vinyasa. High, low, up, down dog. Take your right foot, step it through, Vira 1. Exhale, open, Vira 2. Flip your front palm, Shanti Warrior, reverse. On your exhale, cartwheel your arms back down to earth. And try doing this chaturanga with one leg. Bringing it down in your up dog. As you're ready, move through your left side. Warrior 1, inhale to rise. Exhale to open, Warrior 2. Back foot is parallel to the back of your mat. Flip your front palm, Shanti. And on your exhale, cartwheel back down to earth. If you like doing one-legged chaturanga on the other side, you can do it again here. If you didn't care for it, don't do it. Simple as that. Take your right foot, step it forward. Low crescent lunge. So, you should be on the part of your knee just before your kneecap. You never want to put a lot of pressure or stress on the actual kneecap. So it's like right here. If this is my kneecap, this is where I'm going. And then from here, you're going to press your pelvis forward to really turn on that psoas. Right here is where you should feel this. If you need a little bit more support for your back knee, use a blanket or a pillow, or fold up or triple fold your mat to give yourself that extra cushioning. Okay? We're gonna be here for a second. You can use the blocks beside you if you need extra balance. Take a peek at your front foot. Make sure your toes are in front of your knee and not the other way around. Breath in, breath out. You should feel this really intensely in your psoas. So the front pelvic part of your left thigh on down your top of your thigh. Okay? One of the ways that I remember where the psoas is because it looks like skirt steak. So, if you ever wondered what your psoas look like, just remember it looks like skirt steak. If you're ready to go a little deeper, you can lift your arms up, keep in a straight back, start to send them behind you. Breath in, breath out. You should not feel any strain or pressure in your low back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. On your exhale, release your hands down to the earth, framing your front foot. Reverse runner's lunge. Pointing your toes down. Just kind of hang for a second. Enjoy the moment. On your next inhale, come back up. Now, you're going to bend your left knee, your back knee, and see if you can catch the outside of your foot to pull your heel towards your glute for a really nice, deep quad stretch. So we're here, and we're pulling in towards the glute. Again, I am not on my kneecap. I am just above where my kneecap would be. I said that backwards. I am just above where my kneecap is. There we go. See, guys, it's like you're there in the class with me. You get all the word hiccups and everything. On your exhale, release your foot down. Plant your hands, step back, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Good work. Now you're going to take your left foot, step it through. Low crescent lunge. Take your time here, just like we did on the other side. Square your hips. Feel that right here along the front of your back leg. As you press your hips forward. Sometimes it helps to support your low back with your hands. Breath in. Breath out. If you're ready for more, reach your hand up and start to go back, keeping a straight spine. So if I were to take a stick and put it against your back, it would be perfectly lined up. There wouldn't be any gap between your spine and the stick. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Press your hips forward. On your exhale, release. Frame your front foot with both hands. Reverse lunge. Pressing your toes down to the ground. Notice that I'm not dumping my seat into my back heel. I'm keeping it lifted so that I can feel this in my hamstring. Take one more round of breath. On your exhale, release. Step your foot back, high plank. Low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, Trikonasana, triangle pose. So make warrior 2 feet. I like to use a block on the outside of my front foot. Then straighten both your legs as you peel your hips open, reaching your left hand up towards the ceiling. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. On your exhale, frame your front foot with both hands, standing split, lifting your back leg up towards the roof. Make sure your toes are turned down to the ground, so we don't want to turn the hip out. Okay? That way, you keep your hips square. Now, if you're feeling super adventurous, you can send your hands behind you. If you're feeling a little bit more adventurous, you can start to lift your hands up and away from the ground and lift them towards the ceiling. This is called a falling tree. Isn't that cool? It's kind of like a weeping willow almost. Take a breath in. Exhale, release. Forward fold. Inhale halfway. On your exhale, Vinyasa, plant your hands. High, low, up, down dog. Left foot, step it forward. Make warrior 2 feet. Then straighten both of your legs to take your triangle pose. Reaching your right hand up to the ceiling. Breath in. Breath out. Reach, reach, reach with your fingertips. feel your skin lengthen. On your next exhale, frame your front foot with both hands. You can also use a block to bring the earth to you as you need it. Standing split. Lifting your left leg up towards the ceiling. Press down through the ball of your front foot as you pick up all 5 toes away from the earth. Go ahead and explore, sending your hands behind you, picking up one hand, then the other, searching for that precarious balance between control and chaos. The worst that happens is you fall and the ground catches you, just like that. Gravity's there to remind you that no matter how many times you fall, you can always get back up. On your exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale to rise all the way up to Tadasana. You can turn your hands into fists and drum out any drama going on in your thighs, your glutes. Samastahiti. Palms facing the front, fingertips down. Kickstand your left foot behind you. Hinge forward, Dekasana, airplane. If you want a little bit more shoulder, you can interlace your fingers behind your back. Pull your arms away, opening up your chest. Breath in, breath out. Inhale. On your exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Half moon pose. Right hand down, left hand flies up towards the ceiling. Ardha Chandrasana. Now you can either stay here or bend your knee and grab the inside of your ankle with your left hand. Candyman. Breath in, breath out. Inhale. Exhale, release, forward fold. Good job, guys. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to bow. Inhale to rise all the way up, Tadasana. Exhale your hands, Samastahiti. Kickstand your right leg behind you. If you want to take that extra shoulder opener, interlace your fingers behind you. Start to hinge forward, Dekasana, airplane pose. Again, pick up all 5 toes of your left foot. On your exhale, bring your hands to your heart, half moon pose. This time, left hand down to the floor or a block, right hand lifts. Turn your toes to the right side of the wall. Breath in, breath out. If you want to go searching for that candy cane pose here, bend your knee, open up. If you're happy staying in half moon, then stay in half moon. Inhale. Exhale, release, forward fold. Good work. Inhale, peek up, long spine. On your exhale, plant your hands, step back. High plank. Slowly lower all the way down to your belly. Good work, my friends. If you need water, take it. If you need to modify, modify. Flip over onto your back. Hug your right knee into your chest, give it a tight squeeze. Then drape it over and across your body, supine twist. Let gravity do the work. Inhale back to center. Switch sides. Hugging your left knee in. Wait a second. Hugging the opposite knee in, and then draping it over and across your body. Inhale back to center. Happy baby. Grab the outsides of your feet. Pull your knees down into your armpits. If you can't reach your feet, grab your ankles. If you can't reach your ankles, grab your underneath your thighs. And happy baby, swish and sway from side to side. You can play around with extending one leg and then the other leg. Or even extending both legs. Whee! From happy baby, release your feet straight up towards the ceiling. Flex your toes towards your face. And point your toes. Now tiptoe on the ceiling. So only pull your toes down. Keep your foot pointed. Pull your toes towards you. Good. Now flex your feet. Nice. So we're going to do that again, okay? So it goes from flexed feet to pointing toes. Pull your toes back. Flex your feet. Point your feet. Pull your toes. Flex your feet. And you can do that 1 foot at a time even. Or you can do them at the same time. Or you can alternate. Wiggle your toes. Make sure they're alive. Good. Plant your hands firmly beside you. And very, very slowly, for my count of 10, you're going to lower your feet down to the earth. So it goes 1, 2. You can also place your hands underneath your low back if you need the extra support. 3, 4, 5 is halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Release. Take up lots of space. If you have any last wiggles or wobbles left in your body, now's a good time to move them out. But as of right now, there's nothing left to do but Shavasana. Slow down your breath. The beat of your heart. Let the earth hold you. There is no past. There is no future. There is only the present. There is only the breath. Inhale deeply through your nose, fill up. Open your mouth, sigh out. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll your wrists, roll your ankles, shake your head from side to side. Allow yourself a big, good evening stretch. Roll over onto your favorite side and gently press yourself up to a comfortable seat, facing whichever direction makes the most sense. Extend your arms out wide and up overhead, ending at Anjali Mudra. The prayer in your heart where your intention lives. There is no one like you. There has never been someone like you. And there will never be another like you. Thank you so much for sharing the gift of your practice today and allowing me the honor of serving as your guide. Inhale your thumb knuckles to your third eye center. To each other, we bow and say, Namaste. Yay! Good work, my friends. Thank you again so much for joining me today. As always, please let us know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or anything that can make this experience better for you. If you want to see more strength training or yoga things, you can check out my Instagram at Poppet Dance or my Facebook at Popping Poppet. And keep tuned in to Motor City Street Dance Academy as they do a slew of other classes as well, like popping and breaking. And when things open back up, they also do graffiti art and comic book art classes. Alright, thank you. Have a great day.